It's election day in Oregon, so it's time to vote. Hey, thanks for watching. Today I'm going to talk about the voting process in Oregon. It's a little bit different than the rest of the country. It's kind of interesting, and I'd like to share it with you. So the first thing to do if you want to vote is you have to be registered. Well, in most places, you have to then go and fill out a bunch of paperwork and whatnot to register to vote. Here in Oregon, it's a little bit different. Everyone is automatically registered to vote. Like, once you go to the DMV to get your driver's license, they already know, that you're a citizen. They know if you're eligible to vote. And so you're automatically enrolled. You're automatically registered to vote. You don't have to do anything. Now, you can choose to be part of a party if you want, the Green Party, Democratic Party, Republican Party, whatever. But even if you don't do that, you're automatically registered and you'll receive your ballot in the mail. That's the second thing that's a little bit interesting about Oregon is we don't have to go to the ballot box, right? The ballot comes to us. Everyone is mailed a ballot in plenty of time, several weeks before an election. And then you can, at your leisure, learn about the issues, learn about the candidates, and fill out your ballot. So basically what you do is you get yourself some wine, because that's important. What you'll get is you have a envelope that goes to the county, your optional ballot secrecy sleeve. That way, if anyone holds up your ballot, they can't see how you voted. And then lastly, you have your ballot. And it's just like your forms in high school or whatever, just the bubble that you fill out with a pen. I don't know if you could use a pencil. I never really checked. I just use a pen. I figure if I make a mistake, I make a mistake, right? The nice thing about it is because you can do this at your leisure, at your own time, you don't have to rush from work to go and stand in line. And then you get in there and you rush to get into the ballot booth, and there may be an issue that you weren't familiar with. So because you can do this at your house, at a bar, at the park, in a hot tub, in a sauna, whatever. Everyone gets this voter pamphlet. It's mailed out to all voters. And you can read all about the different candidates and the different proposals and bills and whatnot. I guess the thing that's frustrating is the candidates suck, right? And I'm sure that that's what it is, all over the country. You want to make a good choice, but there's no good choices to make. Like here for my county commissioner, we've got the county commissioners running again, and she's awful. I don't want her to win, but who's her competition? We got a guy who's a pot grower. All right. We've got a diversity consultant. Okay. And looks like we've got a sweet old retired vet who worked on a sub. Well, he's got a nice face. You can only vote for what they give you. But I really like this. I like this process. You can sit on the couch and, read about issues during commercials or whatever, however you want to do it. It's all good. And once you fill out your ballot, you put it in the envelope and then you just sign on the back. You can just mail it with a stamp a couple days before the election, or if you wait till the last day like I do, you can just stop off at any of the ballot drop-off locations. I live near a library and they have a ballot drop-off box, and you just drive up and drop it in the slot, and that's it. Another nice thing about this is it's not a black box voting thing, right? This can actually be audited, right? If there's a problem, if someone is contesting the result, they can just recount it. They can recount them by hand. It's not a big deal. It is very safe. Your vote actually counts. With so many of these electronic voting machines, you push a button, you don't know if your vote is recorded correctly or not. But this is a paper trail for every single vote. And I think that's really the way it should be in a democracy. But there are other processes for voting. I guess, if you like to get off work and run and stand in line for a long time and get in there and be rushed inside of a box and not be sure that your vote counted. I guess, you can do that too. Not in Oregon, because we don't have that. But tell me what you think. Would you like to see this voting system implemented in your state? Let me know in the comments. Peace.
You can help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers by clicking the like button and subscribing. Thanks.